welcome back to my Feed the Beast Monster Let's Play. It's going to be episode 3. In this episode, we're going to be go ahead and working on what's on the signs over here, which is we're going to be working on getting some power. But first, before we do that, we're going to be working on getting our smeltery up and running. Now, off camera, I've done a lot of mining, and I've gotten stuff ready for the smeltery. I've been in and out of caves all around here, got a lot more wood, got a lot more cobble, got a lot of every resource basically that I could mine. So we're going to go ahead and get started with making the smeltery. First, before we make the smeltery, we're going to have to find a good spot for it to go. Not sure if I want to make a building for it, if I just want to build a smeltery. Let's see, let's find the spot. Most likely I'm not going to build a building for it just because building a building for the smeltery takes a long time, and I might want to upgrade or make the smeltery place bigger so I can add on to it. But I think that area right there should be good. First of all, when you make a smelter, you're gonna have to make seared bricks from grout, which is made second. Made from grout, which it shows here, which is sand, clay, and gravel. And in order to make a smeltery, it has to be in a 3x3 like this. Don't cover up the front part of your smelter. You're going to need to put different things other than seared brick right there. First, we're going to need to have a smeltery controller. Let's go inside and make these things. Here's the controller. I'll just keep this out here just in case I get into a fight while we're making this. We're going to need a couple of drains. Actually, no, you make 3 just because it's odd. And we're also going to need a tank. Did the smeltery tank. I need a piece of glass. Just take some glass out. I haven't really made any glass, actually. Go ahead and start making some glass real quick. Tank. I need some casting tables. 2 casting tables and 1 casting basin. I've got to make another controller. Oh, damn it. Oh well, let's make a casting basin. Also with that, just like you just saw up here, we're actually going to need to make some seared faucets. Not too hard to make, not too hard to make. I have 3 of them since I have 3 drains. Let's see, do we need anything else on here? I don't think we'll need anything else. We may need something else. I may have to run back in here and make something, but for now, let's head to bed first. One of the main reasons I'm making the smeltery is just so I can go ahead and smelt some ingots and get double ingots without having to, or double the production from ingots without having to add power to anything or waste any energy. Let's go ahead. We'll make it all too high. Get a controller. That structure. Empty. I don't need my pickaxe. Generally on the front, we are going to need some lava to put in here. But generally on the front, I line up the front with glass so I can see what's in here. Also, you can see what's in here by right-clicking it, and it shows you what's in here. So far, since it's only a one tall structure, I can only have 9 or 12, no, 9 stuff in the slots. If I upgrade, every time I upgrade it, I can add more into the slots. Or not upgrade it, but make it one row higher. Which I'm about to do after I get some glass. Oh, just had enough for 2 shooters. Let's go ahead and make one more. Alright, let's go ahead and add this up. Now if I click on it, it gets bigger. Instead of holding 9, I can hold 18. Now I'm going to put some lava. But in order to get lava, we need a bucket. I need more buckets. I'll get 3 or 4 buckets. That should be about fine, but before I go find this lava, let's go ahead and finish this. Make it the smelter, what I was up to. Put a faucet on each one of the smeltery drains. Casting tables down, and then casting basin down. Casting tables are basically used for any stencils or outlines for making ingots. I will make some of those a little later after I finish finding the lava. I shouldn't need anything, actually. I'm gonna make this one higher just because I know generally when I do make these, or when I do start doing ingots, I get a lot of ore, and I end up processing a lot at one time. So let me go make this one higher. Alright, yeah, that's the size I generally like to do. Alright, the hunt for lava begins. I'll probably cut this part out and I'll cut back in once I found 4 buckets of lava. Alright, I'm back and I found some lava down there under where our beginning house was. We decided I'm sharing, let's find a way to get to the lava, and alright, we get 4 buckets of lava. Hopefully nobody falls in that hole, so I'm not covering it up. But I'll cut back. Actually, never mind, I shouldn't have to cut back. I'll be home in a couple seconds. Since it's only 100 meters away. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this smeltery made. Throw some ores in there to get processed into ingots. Or not ingots, but liquid. And then we're gonna make some ingots out of liquid. Here we go. The bucket lied to me. I only have 3 out of 4. Oh my god. Oh well. 3's good enough for now. Before we start making the tables required for using it, we'll go ahead and get... That's a little too much. Do these. First of all, we always need iron. Always put iron in first. Copper set. And we had enough for 1 silver. Good. So, won't need the buckets roll or the flour. But now we're gonna get into some more of the Tinker's Construct mod. Also, forgot to tell y'all that comes from the Tinker's Construct mod. Go ahead and open up the book it gives us that might be smelting. We had just about made all that, made that, and then it tells you how to get certain things from certain items. It also gives us a second book when we make. Hold on, let me find that second book. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to run back to the house and grab my first book that it gave me, Materials and You. Make sure not to lose this book because you will need some of these recipes, and if you don't remember them, it's going to be horrible. First, we're going to make a blank pattern, which is used to make a stencil table that we're going to need in the Tinker's Construct. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and head to sleep first. We don't want monsters creeping up in here and blowing up our house. Let's just go ahead and get 10 of them, just so we're even. Shouldn't need any more seared brick roll. Alright, now we got a tool station, and then we got a Materials and You book. This is the book we're going to be using to make all our pickaxes and hammers and excavators later on it. But for now, we'll throw it in the backpack. We don't need my smelting either. Throw that backpack. Alright, let's put our tool station actually out here with the Tinker's Construct. So, we'll expand this a little more. Generally, that's why I said I'm not going to build a building for Tinker's Construct, because you just usually end up destroying the building more than necessary, so there's no point in building for it. Just have it outside, generally, somewhere close by, not too far away. Just like to be able to get a quick getaway, so this is why I just make everything at least one hop. It's just my preference. Creeper blows up, comes in, I need to be able to escape in any direction. Alright, I'll put the tool station down up here. What else do we need? What was that? Okay, it might have just been the home new marker. Then we need a part crafter, and we need a pattern chest. Go ahead and start with the part crafter. I'm not sure any wood would. So let's get some wood. We need a pattern chest, which requires a chest. There we go. Let's look in the book, make sure this time when we leave we don't need to make anything else. And we need a tool station. Alright, did we just make a tool station? Oh, I didn't make the stencil table. I made that wrong. Okay. There we go. Let's go outside, throw everything. It's a housekeeping rule. Always close the door. Yeah. Parts builder. Son of No. Well, get the axe back. That open one. That requires pattern chest. That doesn't. That doesn't yet. Okay. Now that we got our 4 tables. I made this earlier, the drying rack, which was part of Tinker's construct, which turns. Well, I don't have any, but it turns drops you get from mobs into monster jerky and other types of jerky, which is good for your health. I used to eat some, but now I guess I ran all out. We're gonna need to enhance our food making process in one of the later episodes, but we'll focus on that later. For now, let's start making some stencils. We already have some blank pattern. Throw them in there. Because I'm not right now, I'm not going to make anything too special with this. I'll just leave these in here. The stencils that I really want are just for the ingots, really. That's about it, so I'll take an ingot to make an ingot. An ingot to make an ingot. Do you have any aluminum in here? I know I made some aluminum. Oh, don't tell me I didn't make any aluminum. Or am I blind? I don't have any aluminum. I don't know how. Must be back at the other house. We'll use an ingot. I'll show you how to make a mold right now. Throw an ingot down. You need to have aluminum, brass, or gold in here. Gold will work. So, actually, whoa, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna use gold. Gold is so pure, so hard to find. I do have a lot of it. Not a lot. I have a decent amount of it, so I'll just throw that 8 in there. And I won't bore you making you watch this thing build all the way up until it's. So in the meantime, I'll go get some food, reorganize my hotkey, or my quick access bar. Generally, I like to have my pickaxe in front, sword out back, and axe second. Something like this with food right in this slot, night slot, just so in case I get hungry, I can't eat it. All this food right here is ready. Let's get these. Let's go get some. All food from magical crops generally gives you 1.5 hearts when you eat it, and they drop a lot of seeds, so you'll never be low on seeds, ever. But certain things drop a lot more seeds. Like chilies, when you get chilies, they hardly drop any seeds. That's what I've noticed. Compared to everything else, chilies are just, the seeds are just not there. Or tomatoes. I don't generally do the whole farm, but just because I'm gonna do the whole farm this time. Generally, I like to keep a whole farm stocked with food, just so in case I ever have to do something crazy or get attacked. I do have a lot of food as backup. All my food, what should I eat? I'll get the cooked mutton for now. He has a lot of hearts. I think it's 4 hunger hearts instead of 1.5. Gold should be done now. Good. Click on the gold. If you click on something, it'll put it in the bottom, which is necessary for you to export it out of the pipes over here. If you don't, you won't be able to. So let's do this. Put the gold on the bottom. Over here, hit it. Gold actually comes out. This is for making the ingot cast. So right there, I can do that. Which I would actually need another one of these. Oh, there goes my ingot. I actually need 2 gold cast right here. There we go. Then I can go back to copper. And I can... These would need a redstone if you want them to keep pouring, but we don't want to sit here and just click over and over again and just get 2 at a time, because this gets repetitive and it's not very fun to see or do. So let's come in here. We need some hoppers, 2 hoppers and 2 chests. 2 hoppers and 2 chests. Do we have enough? Let's see what a hopper needs. 5 iron and 2 chests. Well, my lucky day. Actually, it's not my lucky day. Gotta make more. It's a great way to this is something that I consider necessary when using Tinker's Construct, is having a way to automate it, if we could, or not automate it, but make it so you don't have to be down here 24/7 trying to work on how to get you clicking on the thing to get your stuff back. So generally I do this. 2 chests under it. Oh my god, I need a wrench. It doesn't really matter which wrench. All these wrenches are good and they work. I generally just go for the Buildcraft wrench. It's generally the easiest one to make. Unless I want to go with the hammer is generally something I use, or a crescent hammer. 3 iron, a 10 ingot, 3 iron ingots and a 10 ingot. It works for everything, so it looks good. Reason I usually use that. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed right now. I think it said 3 iron and 1 10. Got my crescent hammer. And back over here, something that you would need to carry around on. So switches where the output of this is. And once it goes down to the chest, you can now see the chest being filled up, but it's only filled up 2. Because these aren't pouring out. What these would need is a redstone signal to stay activated. I think so. Don't quote me on that. Are you telling me I have no... Wait, I have redstone. I'll be right back to another house. Alright, I didn't have as much as I expected, so I went ahead and went mining. Now I found some lapis lazuli too in there. I found a lot of ingots too. So we're gonna make 2 redstone torches, the easiest way. Boom, boom. Throw the crescent hammer in the bag. I like to try to keep my inventory open. Boom. Now they're always on. This is not something that I would recommend. I would recommend getting fluid ducts. Where's that skeleton that's dying? Okay. These are dead. Right. Now it's... I don't know what's going on here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, that's not gonna work. We are gonna need to... 7. We are gonna need to upgrade to fluid ducts. Generally, I was gonna wait to do fluid ducts, but I'll go ahead and do some now. I don't generally use this one yet. We don't have the machines to make hardened glass. We're gonna do the opaque version, copper and the lead. We need 5 lead. Boom, got some fluid ducts. Now we're ready. This is generally what everybody, or a lot of people that I know or watch, try to do. They switch the faucets for actual fluid ducts, which I recommend because it's a lot easier to use this way. And you would need to make this export and that export. And now this is always on. So now I don't have to worry about, oh my god, I'm not getting any ingots. As you can see, it should increase by 2 every time until either this whole thing is empty, everything in here is empty, or until it doesn't have enough to pull out 2 ingots at a time. Because then that'll leave something in these. I think that's happening right now. Let's look. Let's see. No, still going perfectly fine. It's because we still have some iron or some copper in there that it's using to take out. These things are holding up copper. And nothing else will go in the pipes until the copper's gone. So as you can see, the coppers are electrons now in the pipes. Gold's out, electrons going in, alright. Oh, that is fine now. This is gonna be usually my spare parts, things that are semi-made go in this chest, ink, ore, and stuff like that go in this chest. Miscellaneous stuff go in that chest. Like my chisel. I'm gonna keep that on me from now on since I now have a backpack. I'm also gonna keep the buckets on me. And also a secondary stash of food. Just in case. And we'll take all the torches. Oh, I also want the sickle. Generally I do keep all this stuff on. Now I can put stuff back. That net can go back. This book can go over here. Glass is over there. Sticks keep on me. Don't know why I have so much dirt on me, but oh well. Alright, now that we've got our smeltery out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and take that sign up and put it over here. I'm gonna be doing that way until I can get up to some computers or some monitors that I can show you what I'm gonna be doing during the episode. So I am gonna be changing them around a little bit just to let you know on what goes on in every episode and what happens and what we're gonna be covering. Because I found a lot of people don't like when you just run around it and say, oh, now I'm doing this. Oh, now I'm doing this. They like to have a structured episode. Like, I'm gonna cover this, this, and this. Alright, let's go ahead and start on power. Looks like we're not gonna have enough time in this episode to cover power. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this episode right here and leave this whole episode just for the smeltery. And next episode we'll get right on the power. So if y'all have any things y'all would like to see, go ahead and comment on it, and I'll see if I can go ahead and get to that as fast as I can. Y'all have any comments or criticism, it's all welcome. Let me know if you don't like it, if you like it, if you want this, if you don't want it. Just let me know. Alright guys, I'll see you in episode 4.